we have to be on our best behavior to press the live button. Now
Best.
we're live.
Best in quotation marks.
Matt, the first thing we have to do is open the beer because I had to wait a whole extra 24 hours for this.
I didn't.
That's like the one way I've been trying to keep the fun and games in check, is I usually only drink this one night a week.
I mean, Friday, especially after a really long week, I still need it on a Friday.
I understand that. Why was your week a long week?
Work, just in general, every part of it. Just a really long week for some reason.
Like your other work or your writing work?
Day job plus what I do. I wrote like 4 reviews last week, I think.
Anything good?
I watched a vampire rock and roll movie.
I know what I want to ask you about. How is the volcano theme park movie?
Yeah, it was so much fun. Skyfire is fun, and I'm sorry. Like,
is it I feel like this is a dated way to describe it, but is it like a straight to DVD fun, or is it more of a Volcano Dante's Peak type fun?
It's 100%. So it was a Chinese production, big budget. This is not some little indie thing they put together to be a indie volcano movie, let's say. The production value is there. I mean, they go full out. It is technically the first big budget disaster movie created in China. Like, that's how they're marketing it too. And it has so much production value that it even ends during the credits with an original song by like a prominent Chinese pop star, and he does a video for it and everything. So like, it's just this cheesy Chinese pop song over like basically B-roll of stuff they didn't use, and like all the actors laughing and like doing all the stuff. But
okay,
I mean, again, the best way I can say it, it's Jurassic Park, but instead of dinosaurs, it's a volcano. So you have
all you had to say. Like, you could have said that and I would have been sold.
There are specific scenes that are straight up out from Jurassic Park. Like, they recreate, I'm trying to, like, I don't want to give things away, but like that gigantic, I guess it was like a mobile tactical operations vehicle in the second one in Lost World. You know, when it's hanging off? Yeah. So they recreate the idea of that. They recreate basically like John Hammond is Jason Isaacs' character, and the initials are JH of the character itself. So like, it's not even getting that far off. Yeah, it's so much fun. There's so many throwbacks to Jurassic Park. And again, it is more Dante's Peak. It is way more lava flowing 24/7, big production value with like, they create a theme park. It's not even just some stupid little thing. There's these crazy domes you can go into that take you into the volcano, and you get close to it, and then that's when it erupts. Oh.
Okay. I'm very sold. I'm like so tempted I might want to watch this tonight. But you know what I've been finally catching up on lately? And I don't think I could have picked a worse time to watch this show, Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
I watched episode 4 last night. So I'm into it, and I'm committed to finishing it this time, because I can't even tell you how many times I watched episode 1, then couldn't keep my binge going. And then the next time I tried to watch it, I had to go back to the beginning to rewatch it because I felt too far removed from the first episode.
I actually watched it when Hulu put it on for free during I think it was at the beginning of the Black Lives Matter protest. I think Hulu put Watchmen on.
I remember that.
So like, that's when I watched it. So I watched it like when everything was going down at the beginning. Yeah, that was a interesting time to watch that as well.
It feels like a lot right now. I'll be honest about that, but I think it's great. No surprise.
Wait, I have to answer Songbird's comment really quickly. Wait, Skyfire,
the most recent one?
Yeah. So Skyfire was indeed shot in 2 different languages, directed by Simon West, mind you, of Con Air fame and many other action movies. So like, Simon West went in, did the direction, and he directed a Chinese version and an English version. And what is being said is that the English version was so bad with the Chinese actors doing the English accents and things like that. They basically, someone in the production was like, it was so unnatural that they were almost going to scrap the whole thing and just let the English version die. And I can confirm that the version that's being released in America is a subtitled version. So it is not the English hokey one. It is the Chinese version that they were very happy with and released in China with subtitles. So don't Don't worry. And it is available on all VOD platforms.
Look, we got a super chat. A big one.
Steven.
It's Steven.
Nice
Steven, how are you doing, man? I feel like I haven't spoken to you in forever. I hope all is well. What else you got here? Everyone grab your drinks. It's not a weekend unless we have a merry hour. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to you too, Steven. I hope all is well.
I'll cheers you with my Pabst Blue Ribbon Easy Drinking Light.
I was going to ask you about that. What's with that right now?
I bought a 12-pack a little while ago, and I've basically just been drinking them on Merry Hour. So, like, it's the only time I've been drinking them.
There was a video on TikTok that made me think of you. I don't know why, because you don't drink this stuff, but it was like the most basic beers. And have you seen the thing where it's like, a box where the camera view can see the box?
I just watched this video.
With the lady who sips all the beers and she knows exactly what it is.
She's a Dallas Cowboys fan. Like it looks to be like a mom. It's like a Dallas Cowboys fan, definitely mom, and definitely looking at that. Well, not looking at it, you're right. She can't see the beers behind the barrier, and she tests each one and nails every one. She gets the Modelo, she gets Modelo, Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors Light, and Michelada, I think is the last one, the Sol.
I feel like this isn't going to work now that I'm saying it out loud, but you should set one up for me, and you should trick me and make them all Blue Moon.
I would be curious if I put Blue Moon next to like Shock Top and a few of those other ones that are in the same world. I would be curious. That's all
I might be able to tell you the difference between a Blue Moon, a Shock Top, and a UFO. But that's okay. My range. I feel like if you introduce something else beyond that trio, if it was the same flavoring, I wouldn't know. Because I wouldn't know what it was.
We might have to play with this. We might have to play with that.
Okay. We have a whole agenda when I get back to LA.
We have 7 days.
We're having an everything party, which is basically a party to celebrate everything we missed in 2020 and apparently now the start of 2021. So we're just going to celebrate every occasion, every holiday, all in one.
I'm into that so hardcore. Everyone gets to pick whatever holiday they want to represent. Like someone can come in Christmas attire, someone can come in Halloween. I think that's the way to do it.
I'm probably going to dress up for Halloween, or maybe I'll just bring my jersey and dress up for Super Bowl. By the way, part of the reason why I'm wearing this jersey tonight is because Matt was the person who suggested that because I finally won a fantasy football championship to buy the jersey of my quarterback, who happens to be the quarterback of every fantasy football league I've ever played in. And it's, I've only been doing it for 3 years, but for my first individual one, second individual one, and the 2 that I played this year, I always go Deshaun Watson. And it finally paid off.
I always, growing up, it was always Maurice Jones-Drew as my running back. He was my running back when he was that little pint-sized stud, and he was touchdowns for days. He carried me to so many championships fantasy-wise. So that's what I did. I'm like, you know what? This dude has carried me to so many championships. I'm going to buy his jersey.
I like that. I don't think I've ever bought a football jersey before, so it's kind of fun to have it.
And now you can wear it on game day.
You never know.
Well, when we go to the bar, when we can do that again and watch football in person and stuff, now you have something to wear too. You actually have attire for game day. The
thought of that brought me more joy than I think I can convey over stream right now.
We'll get there. We're going to get there.
Do we want to get into our...
Yeah, we might as well talk about
Wait, Matt, can I give you a behind the scenes thing first?
Of course.
So as I warned you, I have a beer pong partner lined up tonight, and there's one issue. There's one issue. It's going to happen, but there's one issue. There's no ball.
It's always something.
Do we have an alt option? What is something at home that can substitute for a ping pong ball? And we'll take suggestions from the chat too. If any of you have one, drop it on in.
Foil? What if she balls up foil and she balls it up and gets it to the general size of a ping pong ball? I mean, it'd be heavy, it'd be an advantage, but it's fine.
I just texted her a foil ball.
Yeah, I think foil ball. Josh McCouga, I think had to. Did
what was it made up of? Was it?
Oh no, he had the practice golf ball. That basically, okay. Yeah.
I'm still convinced that made it harder.
It depends. The practice golf ball, I don't think would make it harder. You have a little more weight, but
I don't know. I feel like the weight doesn't make it easier because I don't know. I'm just going to stop analyzing.
The weight makes it easier. The weight makes it easier. That I can promise you.
We'll see. We'll have to do a test soon. All right. What news story do you want to start with? We have a lot.
Go title. Make it easy.
All right, Chris Evans. Let's talk about this news / non-news. We don't quite know what to make of it. So, according to Deadline, Chris Evans is nearing a deal to reprise his role as Steve Rogers in at least one Marvel project, with the door open for him to come back for a second film as well. Or I think that's how they phrase it. But anyway, they make that announcement. Everybody goes nuts. We're all excited because who doesn't like Chris Evans as Captain America? But then Chris Evans takes to Twitter and he tweets, "News to me," with a little shruggy emoji. Yeah. So that might suggest that he's denying that story and that it's not true, but this is also the MCU we're talking about. And we know that, they're only allowed to say so much so soon, so this could be him just throwing us off the scent in a sense.
I think that... I mean, I'm torn between both of those. We've seen too many instances in the MCU where they've told actors to play dumb, essentially, and they've told actors to kind of do the things that Chris Evans is doing. Like, well, I don't know. I have no idea about this. And they always turn out to be right. I think, who was the most recent? Possibly Haley Steinfeld?
That said no and then was in it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think...
Or Tatiana Maslany, because I think he denied it too at some point.
Yep, exactly. Those are the last two that, like, the most prime examples that we've had recently. So... I
think it's the phrasing.
I think that Marvel would love to have Evans back, obviously. As you just said, who doesn't want Chris Evans to play Captain America again? And there are many ways to bring Captain America back. This is the MCU. Now we're playing with multiple timelines. Now we're playing with all these things. So easily, yes, he could come back. So I think this is going to be more on him. I think this is going to be more on, like, the offer might be on the table, but does Chris Evans really want to go back and do it again after he kind of made an exit, we'll say?
My prediction is that news to me, and I'm also paraphrasing this from the Collider article right now. I don't have the Deadline article handy, but I think he means news to me as though him reprising his role in at least one Marvel project with the door open for him to appear in a second film. I think the wording there is news to him. Like, I think that I'm going to predict that descriptor is overselling his involvement. I think he could be in negotiations to return, but for something more of a, in line with a cameo type of appearance.
Yeah, I hope it's another PSA.
Him actually, I mean, that even sounds a little too light to me. I mean, I don't want to put this on WandaVision yet, especially because we're only two episodes in right now. But I don't know, just to make up an example here, like, let's say the Loki TV show is playing with timelines because, well, it is. If one episode heavily involved Chris Evans, Captain America type thing, and then he's done, like, I mean, that kind of thing, not just like pop up for a PSA and that's it.
I would laugh if that's what it was, because we have Spider-Man coming out soon, relatively soon. We have.
I mean, you could put that same type of thing in the Spider-Man movie.
Exactly, and that's why I brought the PSA.
That movie feels overloaded as it is. I don't think they're going to do it with a PSA.
So you found yourself in detention. Just do another one of those. Let everyone blow this out of proportion just for a dumb end credits joke.
No, I don't think that's. I think it's going to be something more substantial.
I think it will be too. I think he'll be back. I mean, listen, we can all say we'd walk away from that character too in Chris Evans' shoes. Like, he did everything he had to. He played the role perfectly. He got a grand outro. Like, he had everything he needed. And then, I mean, that Marvel check shows up again. And it's kind of like, all right, maybe I could do one or two more of these.
Well, yeah, I'm sure
it's not a greed thing. It's not a greed thing. I would do it in a heartbeat. Like,
the check is nice, but I deep down believe he cares about the character, and he would come back with purpose for himself.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
All right. And also, with where they ended with that character, you don't bring him back unless it is with purpose. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know you're not specifically saying he's coming back for a PSA and nothing else, but to run with that idea, it's like if they brought him back for a PSA, I don't know. that would feel silly and like, you know, like a slight to the character and the arc in a sense.
It's fair. It's fair. Or counter that and say you do something light and silly so that doesn't play with the grander themes and it doesn't kind of touch on what has ended already. But
no, I don't think light and silly is going to be the route. That's not what that character is. I feel like you could play that game when he was still an active individual in the MCU, but when they ended it the way they did, I mean, maybe years down the line. It's like if we're talking about a movie that's coming out in like 2023, 2024, which is totally possible that they're working out a deal for something like that now, then maybe you're far enough removed from the end of Endgame to have a little fun with it. But if it's anything that's coming out in the next 2 years, I don't think it's going to have a light tone to it. I don't think it's necessarily going to be super dark, but it's not just going to be there for a joke and then out.
Also, Songbird saying something pretty interesting just ends up being an additional voiceover for a What If episode. Could be. Honestly, could be. They've got What If going on. There's like, obviously, how else do you work with Captain America? Like, well, just do a What If, like what if something went differently there?
That's very possible, especially if you go back to the phrasing thing. Reprise his role as Steve Rogers in at least one Marvel project, because if they specifically said Marvel project and then followed that up with a second well, no. But then if I'm reading into that, saying a second film would imply that the first Marvel project is also a film. I'm not happy right now about examining every single word of a Deadline article.
I know. And also something that we really don't know. I mean, this again is just reported on. It's not fact. It's not anything. So,
well, I mean, to be fair, this would be a big old blunder for Deadline. I feel like they'd be more careful with a story like this.
That's fair.
I also just want to really quickly look up the exact language, just so we can get the right information out there. So yeah, it's still vague whether the deal is closed, but insiders say it's headed in that direction for him to return, blah, 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 in at least one Marvel property with the door open for a second film. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to my initial interpretation. The fact that they specifically say property in the first half of that sentence makes me think it's a non-movie and then possibly for a film.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah. All right. Where do we go next?
I don't know.
Give me like a hint or something.
Keep it in the MCU. Just go to Marvel. Just keep it with Marvel.
In the MCU. So Ethan Hawke and Moon Knight. Is that what we want to talk about?
Yeah. I like it.
Do you know a lot about Moon Knight?
I do not. I am not a Moon Knight aficionado by any means, but Amelia said there's a bird villain.
Okay. I don't know that much about Moon Knight either, so the announcement of that title specifically didn't really do all that much for me, but it very quickly got to the top or close to the top of my most anticipated list when they added Benson and Moorhead to the directing roster.
Yeah, you add Benson Moorhead. I mean, you already have Oscar Isaac, and then you were going to say that Ethan Hawke is playing the big bad. Sure. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And I think Ethan Hawke's been like teased to be in the MCU before, and it just never happened with different iterations and characters. But specifically to entice Ethan Hawke to the MCU with a villain character that obviously he is enjoying enough in reading the script that he wants to play the part. Yeah,
I second that. I'm into this.
What's the most evil Hawk we've had?
Like the most, are we talking about like bird characters now, or are we talking specifically about?
No, Ethan Hawke.
I'm just messing with you.
No, I know. I'm trying to think where his. I know it's happened before.
I feel like there's something very, very obvious I'm missing right now, as far as evil Ethan Hawks go.
Like there's like I'm talking like supervillain evil. I'm talking like there's morally compromised, but I'm talking like getting to really go ham into the evil villain aspect of it. Because Training Day, there's some stuff that goes on, things of that nature, but
he's not the villain of the movie, though.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I think could this be him like kind of like stepping out a little bit? Him basically getting to play a character that, well, he hasn't really been able to play before.
Still feel like there's something that I'm forgetting. And I'm waiting for someone in the chat to chime in because someone's going to come up with the answer.
No, I know, and I'm doing the deep dive. I'm doing Predestination maybe.
I feel like if this is, and again, I don't know enough about Moon Knight to really say if this is an option, but I'm picturing this as really what Ewan McGregor got the opportunity to do in something like Birds of Prey. Like, I kind of want to see him as like a twirling villain who's having a good time in the role.
That's exactly where I was going. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, he hasn't been able to do that yet. He hasn't been able to do that kind of character. So full force and letting him doing that in Moon Knight. And oh my God. Yeah. Like opposite Oscar Isaac, who is being possessed by a moon god. Please. This is great.
I'm into this. All right. Next story. I'll give you one I know that you're excited about. What did you think of those Mortal Kombat images?
Yeah, I can't wait. Like, it just looks full force into it. And reading through that article by Nick at EW, who was our friend from New York for a little bit when we were still there, but specific quotes about, don't worry, it's going to be violent. And like, I'm not saying that the movie needs violence. I'm not saying it relies on it, but also it's a Mortal Kombat movie. And also there are things with Mortal Kombat with the fatalities and the censorship of the early games, things of that nature. So you do kind of need that violence there. You do kind of need that craziness. But specifically, you had quotes from multiple sources involved saying, don't worry, like, fans of the game series are really going to love what we do here. We included multiple fatalities. There are multiple callbacks. You're going to love what we made sure was in here. And also saying how the strive was to do combat on screen that hasn't really been seen before. And another specific quote in that article pointed out from the practice test screenings they've had so far, the highest rated sequences of the film are all of those action sequences. Every single one of them has been getting rave reviews. So the fact that they went in with the intention to raise the bar on cinematic combat, and that's audiences are really loving it, that gives me hope. I'm happy to hear that. This is good.
I would believe all of that. I'm not super attached to Mortal Kombat, even though I did play a good deal of it as a kid, but it's I don't have the connection to the characters where these images had me over the moon about the movie, but
I dig it.
No, I dig the look of the images. It's just I'm not as attached to them as I am to characters in other franchises for an image alone to get me really excited. But that quote about the blood did pique my interest. I wrote it down here. So
you did? Go.
Director of the movie said, out of context, this quote might seem incendiary. It's not. The rules around ratings aren't what a lot of people think they are. It's amount of blood. It's amount of red. It's interpretation of how you go about it. We had a lot of discussions about getting the balance right. So there was gore and there was blood and there were fatalities. And then he pauses just to repeat. And there is gore, blood, and fatalities. You give me that super heightened, super red action, and I'm definitely sold on that idea, and that above all else is what has me most interested.
But it doesn't look like. I was a little worried about how things were going to look in the film, and if it would be getting the attention to detail and budget that it deserved. And the images that have come out so far, that looks dope. We literally have Jax in full gear right there, and it looks really good. And the fact of the matter is, we have actors like Joe Taslim and other people who are martial arts experts doing this kind of stuff.
I can't wait for him in this movie.
You've put all these tremendous on-screen and off-screen masters of their craft. They can sell it on screen, but this is stuff they practice all the time. And you've committed to the fact that you're going to have people fighting on screen, and they're actually fighters. They're not actors. They're doing this. So, I'm into this beyond words.
The images do look good. They
look so good.
They look
Sub-Zero.
They look high production value, and it looks like the movie has style. And I know you can only tell so much from images, and it's the same. Yeah, I like that shot.
Sub-Zero, it's so good.
The same could be said for a trailer too. I think you
Yep.
can very easily cut a good trailer for a bad movie. So I don't want to get too carried away with how much I like these images, but
Agreed.
Still, it's like it's a step in the right direction as far as what the final result could be, and I'll take it.
We all see how Suicide Squad cut a pretty damn good trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it goes both ways. I've been blown away by movies that have had shit trailers, and I've been very disappointed by tremendously talented trailers.
Yeah. I don't think that this movie is like shit. It's not that great, but one trailer that I absolutely loved and then the movie just fell so below expectations was Battle LA.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember.
I'll never forget that trailer. And I think that might have been the same year that we got the Crazies remake too. And those two were two of my favorite trailers of the entire year. Battle LA sucked, and then the Crazies went on to be one of my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah, Battle LA was that like first person alien invasion movie, right? Like they did a lot. Yeah, but like they did it. Didn't they do it like with some first person like kind of thrown in? That was a way of selling it. But
I have not watched it in a very long time. But the one thing I'll never forget is like the super shitty, spirit boosting speech that Aaron Eckhart has to give that just plain old sucked.
Yeah, I was in college and I went with Pachulo to see that. And it was the same thing. We were hyped on it. We were both like, yo, this looks so cool. And then we left and we're like, oh no. Like, oh no, why'd we go see that?
I was pretty excited too. That was a disappointment. But at least we can still rewatch the trailer. All right, next story.
Yeah, we have to.
Of course we do. It's an interesting one. Release dates. So I think we're starting to see the beginning of a whole bunch of moves yet again, with the first one that was announced at least being the release date of Morbius. That one got pushed way back. It was supposed to have a theatrical release on March 19th, and Sony has moved it to October 8th, which it's a bummer if you were looking forward to seeing Morbius ASAP, and if you had high hopes that would be one of the first to bring people back to theaters. But if you're concerned about the quality of the movie, the fact that Sony is backing it quite like that must mean that they have something there. And I know it's a very important Marvel film for them, so just trying to preserve the amount of money that they could make with a theatrical release with something attached to that brand, yeah, that is definitely a factor here. But I don't know. Every single time I see a big studio continue to push with a theatrical release, I want to believe that they're trying to safeguard something that is good that could really pop on the big screen.
I agree with that, but then you have to look at it the other way. We're going to talk about this too. Like Kong vs. Zilla, like Kong vs. Godzilla is getting pushed up now, and it's kind of like this duality where
that's different.
But exactly, and that is different. So it's like it becomes now. I think it's less about quality and more if you want to score on VOD and streaming, or really push out and try to hope that theaters are where they were when everything closed. I think that's where it comes down to now.
I think if you take the statement that I just made about Morbius and apply it to any studio except for Warner Brothers and Disney, it's a fair argument to make. But I think with Warner Brothers and Disney in particular, if they go the streaming route, it has nothing to do with the quality of the movie. They're also trying to serve a major financial operation under their umbrella. So it's like, I'm not saying Godzilla versus Kong is going to suck because Warner Brothers has been pushing hard to get it to the big screen. I think they are doing that specifically to serve HBO Max.
Yeah, and I think that's where we get caught now. I think we get caught in the sense of, some might make that argument. Some might not be able to make the distinction between what Sony is doing versus the opportunities that WB has. And technically, if you do look at it on paper, Sony's pushing out to wait for theaters and WB is pushing their stuff up to hit streaming. But like you just said, it's for two completely different things. Sony is doing it because they don't have the outlet that WB has. WB is like, well, we're working for HBO Max kind of now in a way, and we can bolster that, and we're under that umbrella, so we don't really have a choice on it. So it is now a larger conversation than just you've pushed your movie because you don't believe in it or you want to save it. versus you are pushing it up. But yeah, I think with Morbius, I mean, I don't know. Is Morbius that big of a character that people are clamoring for it? I mean,
no, but if they have a movie that is actually real good and can benefit from word of mouth, and if we are, semi back to normal by October, it could be a good business move, especially because Sony doesn't have their own streaming service, and maybe it's more financially beneficial to them to hold on to it and take those box office receipts versus trying to make a quick buck now by selling it to another service. I mean, I don't know what they could possibly sell it for, because if I start to consider that, then maybe that hurts my quality argument with Morbius. If they can't make a big enough buck off of selling it to a streaming service, maybe it isn't that good.
Yeah, and I mean, just 3 more comments, just like the comments we just got. How many days until No Time to Die gets postponed again? Mirror domains, but more theaters going to be open by the end of March, and Canada's most went under max lockdown again. And then again, Kate, by summer, I feel like most movies will be on VOD in theaters. I think that there are a lot of movies that are still slated, as MK Songbird just said. I think No Time to Die gets pushed again if they really are committing to theaters. Mm-hmm. But then the question becomes, when do theaters even open again? Because we keep joking about it. And we keep saying we're going to be talking about these end date pushes forever. And I feel like we are going to, because are we really going to be in a spot by summer where theaters are open again and everyone is fine?
No.
No, I don't think so either. And there are a lot of movies slated in between now and then.
I think the vaccine rollout process is giving me less faith in movie theaters opening by summer, because in New York, we're only in, not necessarily the first phase, or maybe it's 1B. I forget what they actually call it, but we're at the point where folks 65. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up yet.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
that. I was cleaning off dewy hair from my trackpad and I clicked it too early. But it's the point where folks who are 65 and up are eligible to get the vaccine. And when I tell you I had an impossible time making an appointment for my dad, holy shit.
Oh, I can imagine that.
And it's like, people aren't getting appointments until late April. If that first group isn't getting vaccinated until late April, what about us, And
we're not getting it for a while.
I know. And I think until our age range gets it, theaters have no chance of coming back to even semi-normal.
I mean, again, No Time to Die is what's slated for March, I think. I'm trying to look all this up right now, because
I think so. Usually I'm much more on top of it with release dates, but I feel like everything's moved around so much that I'm just like,
okay, sorry. No Time to Die is officially scheduled for April 2nd right now, and I don't think it's going to come out on April 2nd. If they're really pushing for the theater. If you're pushing for theater, it's not going to be where it needs to be for the box office that they want. And did they push? Wait, they pushed No Time to Die to fall already? Did that happen?
They might have. I thought I remembered hearing that. Hold on, I'll get you the news.
The one I just found, which is... In any case, this conversation is ongoing. I feel like every time we can bring it up with Morbius, with any movie,
well,
it's just...
We're going to be bringing it up. I mean, fair warning to all of you, this is going to be a story that's going to be, necessary to cover again and again for a little while. But then think of the celebration when we can stop covering that story.
I know. It's going to be... I think what's going to be strange is, number one, where that breaking point is going to be. That's just a big thing. Amelia just sent me an article that Fauci is hopeful that by fall of 2021, theaters can be open again, as is. But that's still fall of 2021. That's still a long way away. And again, there's a long list of movies that still are kind of eyeing releases before then. So they're still on the calendar. I feel like we're going to be bringing this up over and over again. And the fact of the matter is, Fauci's predicting this with a correct rollout, and with people taking the vaccine, and with things actually happening. And I feel like fall 2021 is the best case scenario. That's the first time I think we'll be able to get a blockbuster if things go correctly.
Just to give AJ Post here the credit deserved, I'm looking at Deadline right now. As you suggested, they're saying that they're hearing that No Time to Die is bound to move from Easter weekend from its Easter weekend release of April 2nd to sometime in the fall. So it's not something that the studio has confirmed yet, but if Deadline's hearing that, and also just given the situation, it feels inevitable.
Yeah, it's just such a funny thing to me that we just keep talking about how inevitable this is, and well, we assume it'll happen, but it's January 16th and it's still on the calendar for April, and that's even with Fauci saying the best possible case scenario is fall 2021. I don't know.
Let Candyman be the one to bring it all back.
Yeah, I would love it. Halloween Kills, Candyman, let horror lead the resurgence.
I like the sound of that. All right, let's go back to the super chat from Annabelle Roman. Since hearing a report on Shia Labeouf maybe playing a comic character, what actor would you pick that people wouldn't identify with as one? So someone you wouldn't identify with being a superhero who could take on that kind of role. Well, if that's the case with Shia Labeouf, I doubt he's going to get that role anytime soon.
Yeah, I was like, I think he might have lost that opportunity.
Yeah, I think that the Pieces of a Woman awards campaign pivoted fast.
Real fast. I'm looking at my letterbox of recent movies because I'm trying to. Do you have an answer off the top of your head?
I feel the funny thing is I feel like my answer is on the tip of my tongue. Like I happen to have thought this recently about someone, and now I can't pull the name. So what's up with your letterbox? What is that telling you?
I'm looking, and it's like, okay, just watched One Night in Miami recently.
Huh?
What if we give a superhero to Aldous Hodge?
Why would that be shocking?
I don't think it'd be. Well, to me, it's more who hasn't had a superhero role that deserves one. To me, the way I'm answering that question as,
I mean, give Aldous Hodge all the roles.
Yeah, no, give Aldous Hodge all the roles, but like specifically just thinking about him and what he's done recently, I think he'd be tremendous to like throw him in a superhero role because he deserves it, and no one's talking about him being one.
I know why this was on my mind recently. It's because I did a phone interview with Felicity Jones for a spoiler conversation about The Midnight Sky, and no surprise, I was encouraged to ask about Black Cat, and I think she's very good. And even though she's been in Star Wars, she hasn't been in a superhero movie in that sense properly. So I think that's a door I wouldn't mind seeing get cracked open again. I feel like I could come up with like a better, more original answer because technically, she did have a toe in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah,
have we had a Kiersey Clemons superhero yet?
Well, we should have because she was supposed to. Well, kind of. She was supposed to be in the Flash. She's still attached to
right. Is the Flash still happening in the right capacity? I feel like that movie's never.
I don't know if she's still attached, but Muschietti is doing it. He's been posting a lot of like Flash things on his Instagram.
Okay. But I mean, things keep changing, blah blah blah. But I mean, I know. Okay, well, Kiersey Clemons then. That's on the way. That's one of my answers is stolen.
She's another one. Give Kiersey Clemons all the roles. How about Sarah Paulson? Let Sarah Paulson be a damn superhero. What are you making a face for? She can do anything.
I feel it. No, I know. I'm just thinking of Run. I was thinking of Run again. I got stuck.
I like Run.
I know. I didn't like Run.
I like Run a lot.
Well, Andrew just commented on the arm flex and the Invisible Man from Aldous Hodge. So yeah, now I'm thinking about that too. That's just unfair.
I see it. Yeah, Aldous Hodge can do no wrong.
Yeah, but oh man, One Night was so good. He is playing Jim Brown and just it's a physical role, and he doesn't have the greatest lines, but the way he delivers them are just the impact is just tremendous. Like you just feel every one of those lines. If
we're talking about that movie, give Kingsley Ben-Adir a superhero role or a big franchise role. I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Kingsley was great. Kingsley was real good.
I'm trying to think of like someone.
I like the Aubrey Plaza answer.
Oh yeah, I'll take Aubrey.
I like the Aubrey Plaza. Yeah.
What about Amanda Seyfried? She hasn't been in like anything of the sort.
No, of that sort, no.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty out there.
You do know this is the kind of question that's going to keep me up at night too.
Yeah,
like,
now you're going to think it's 10 answers
in the middle of the night with random answers, but we have a very important super chat to get to.
Yeah, Go ahead.
I don't know how to read odds.
Grab a beer.
Can you decipher this, Matt? What does that mean? It means the Bucs are going to win and the Chiefs and the Bills are going to lose?
Opposite.
The opposite. So when you say I'm terrible. This is why I don't bet like this. I like fantasy football. And then every single time I like Google predictions and I see odds written out this way, I always go to another article. So Matt, if it's it means the Bills are going to win by 2?
Exactly what Mirror just said. That means the Bills are going to win by 2. That is the odds basically are saying that.
Okay. And then the Bucs are going to lose by 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Caleb, I don't like your prediction because I need the Bucs to win. We'll do like I have the Pie Gow.
Actually, I do need the Bucs to win. That would help me with Pie Gow.
How has your Pie Gow experience been thus far, Matt?
I destroyed week 1. Week 1 went great for me. Week 2, worried.
Okay, so I feel like the two of us are good examples to have in one conversation about this because you went one extreme and I went the other. You essentially, reaped the benefits of having a wide variety team in week 1, whereas I suffered and I got no points week 1 because I loaded up on Chiefs.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, now we're gonna
see how it goes.
Which approach was best or.
Who do I got? I got Snyder this week, I think.
Are you playing? Oh, you're screwed if you're playing Jeff. He's got a good team, and I feel like he didn't lose that many either.
No, but he spread his team out between A and B, and I put all my players in A and gave up B.
Eric did that to me too, and now I'm all pissed because for anyone who doesn't know, the way that Pie Gow Fantasy Football works is you draft at the beginning of the playoffs. And then with the players that you're drafting, you have to separate them into an A squad and a B squad. And the B squad is only made up of a quarterback and 2 flex positions. So the thing is, you're playing somebody with each squad. So you want to win each squad, but if your B squad outscores your A squad, you Pie Gow and you lose all your points. So that's what's happening here. So for example, I'm playing Eric this week, and I purposely, made 2 squads that I thought could get some points. And now I'm very much regretting making Ronald Jones my RB in the A squad and putting Fournette in the B squad because Eric put no players in his B squad.
Yeah.
So I could have wasted all of like my shittier players or like the players who I don't think are going to get as much points in my B squad. And I wasted Fournette when I bet you anything Rose was not going to play.
Yeah, probably. You okay over there?
Frustrating.
It's so frustrating.
I'm actually like schwitzing over this. But whatever, we'll see.
The dogs are too. I can hear them. They're so upset by this.
It's ball time. I told you what happens. They have a very strict schedule where like immediately, and this has to happen in this order, immediately after dinner time, they come upstairs and what happens is Gordy, who's blind at this point, he plays with this ball machine where you drop a ball and it spits it out and he goes and gets it and then brings it back somehow. And then Wally, his routine is that he plays with these, I thought I had one here somewhere. He plays with these very specific rubber light up balls. So he does that. And then he is spoon fed strawberry ice cream. Our animals in this house are so weird. Like
that's part of Wally's routine is to be spoon-fed strawberry. Does he demand strawberry ice cream?
I mean, it's definitely part of their routine. Yeah, I'll send you a video.
Like, if you gave Wally vanilla ice cream, would he be like, "Fuck this" and like demand strawberry?
Possible. He's a very picky eater. That's something I haven't tested yet, but I'll send you a video of Wally eating strawberry ice cream the next time I'm in there.
No, I want evidence now that you demand strawberry. I want you to try chocolate and see what. Or no, not chocolate.
No, not chocolate.
Don't do chocolate.
But like as a good example, so like he'll play with this very, very specific type of light up ball. But if you give him another ball, he won't play with it. It has to be the light up ball. They're so weird.
Who has fussier eating habits, you or your dogs?
That's a very valid question. I feel like I'm easier to please. My only rule is that everything is plain, plain, plain.
I was like, who would I enjoy bringing to a restaurant more, Wally or you?
Probably Gordy.
Gordy, all right.
Gordy's not allowed to eat like not healthy things, but Gordy's got an appetite.
I want to bring Gordy to that
And then-
5 napkin burger next time.
And Matt, now you know about Hamilton, right? Hamilton the turtle. Hamilton,
Yes, I do know about Hamilton.
Hamilton's got the best diet of all of us. Hamilton eats freaking like salads for breakfast and has fruit all day long.
Good for Hamilton.
That's legit what turtles are supposed to eat, or at least some varieties of fruit. Some they're not allowed to eat.
So how's your partner doing?
You need a pet. You need a pet. By the way, no partners are present in the in the stream.
My partner is coming right now because I just sent them the link.
My partner
I might have forgot them to send the link.
I knew it. My partner has okayed the foil ball.
Okay, I like it.
She'll be present with the foil ball. I feel like we missed
I think it works. I feel like the foil works.
We did miss a story. What did you think of the Willy's Wonderland trailer with Nick Cage?
Yeah. So,
that is so in your wheelhouse. I can't get over it.
All right, here's my tiny little spiel. I'm very excited. Like, I'm super excited. I just get nervous when people try to tee up the perfect Cage movie because I feel like Nicolas Cage is best when he's not forced to be extremely extravagant and awkward and crazy. I think Mandy is a great example of where he's used right because for a long time in that movie, he's an understated Cage. He's just kind of playing a character. He's not playing a caricature. And then the violence happens and he gets to unleash a little bit, but it's not the whole movie. You know, it's kind of tempered and it's held in containment for a little bit. So when I see he's playing as the trailer begins in Wally's Wonderland, or what was it, Willy's or Wally's?
Did I say Wally? It's Willy.
Yeah, Willy's Wonderland.
Because I was talking about Wally
the dog. But like, it starts with he's this badass, like he's just a badass. He's a badass who's like drinking beer and he ruins his car. And the Willy's Wonderland owner is basically like, well, if you clean my place throughout the night, I'll pay for your entire, mechanic job. So badass Cage is like, yeah, I'll do it, whatever. It's cut to him like playing pinball and drinking and cleaning things. And then it turns out he's a sacrifice and the place is haunted and teens try to get him out. But he's like, I'm just going to clean the whole time. And it's so bonkers. But yeah. I'm nervous that they might play it the wrong way for Cage. I'm also just extremely into it. I'm just so into everything that's laid down.
It looks like nutso, and I love that kind of stuff.
It does. It looks bonkers nutso and everything I want. I want it to be good.
I am extremely curious how nobody involved with Five Nights at Freddy's has not sued them, though, for stealing their idea.
Well, can you sue them for it? Because it's completely... It's not It's Willy's Wonderland, and if anything, it's closer to... okay, so then how did Five Nights at Freddy's get away with not being sued by Chuck E. Cheese? I mean, it's the same kind of thing.
I mean, not exactly, because like Chuck E. Cheese, like animatronics is such a broad concept, whereas you get so much more specific as far as, like at a certain time of night, the animatronics come alive and they kill people. Like, that's a very specific idea.
It is Five Nights. Don't get me wrong. It's Five Nights 100%. Yeah. But and this drags me back to the hilarious instance that the writer of Child's Play 2 was working on a Five Nights movie. So like he was hired to write the Five Nights movie like 2 years before he actually wrote Child's Play 2. Or sorry, not Child's Play 2, the Child's Play remake. Yeah. And in the back of my mind, I kind of almost thought like, I wonder if this dude took that Five Nights script and turned it into the remake somehow. Like, there's just so many funny things about that in my mind and playing around that. But it's not Five Nights because they changed everything and it's just pretty similar. Like, I don't know. There's no case.
I guess I would.
Ian is a super chat.
I would assume nowadays, especially with the Blumhouse Five Nights movie supposedly on the horizon, someone would have stopped something. Wait, before Ian's super chat, I can't believe I didn't mention this to you. I don't think I did. Do you know that Nana is busy watching the Child's Play movies?
You said that. You did mention it. I was very excited for Nana.
Maybe I didn't tell you that. She watched.
Oh, you told me immediately.
First, and then she watched the second, and I don't know if I'm gonna recommend going beyond that. Like, I don't think she's gonna be as into it when shit gets bonkers, you know?
What was how many Deweys did Nana give Child's Play?
She was I mean, enough to go on to Child's Play too.
Which is better than the first one, so.
All right, Ian.
Ian, give it to Ian.
Ian, I like that you use your super chat for this. Since it's out on VOD now, everyone should see Promising Young Woman. I've watched it 4 times now, and I've had the soundtrack on repeat. I second everything Ian's saying. I think I've either watched it 4 times or more at this point. And also, it was one of my favorite soundtracks of 2020. So everything Ian says, listen to it and go watch that movie if you haven't yet. Then you know what else you could do? You can go over to Collider.com and watch my ending explainer clip with Carrie Mulligan.
I need to watch that.
It's interesting. You know, it's like light stuff. She basically just talks about Cassie's headspace going into what happens in the 3rd act, which, you know, like it could color your sense of exactly, you know, what she was thinking and feeling at that point in the film. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I just love the fact that, you know, whether you like Promising Young Woman or not, the writing that has come out of this film is just across all fronts. I mean, I read 2 pieces in the last 2 days that one took the side of the ending of Promising a Woman and said everything about it is correct and everything about it is what I wanted from it. And then I read somebody else write a complete opposite take, but both of them were so incredibly valid. And I think there's just so much merit to this movie, even like it or not. There was just so much to dig into and so much to mine. And that, I think that's an important movie is going to be written about extensively, like it's being written about.
I'd be curious to read the I don't like the ending version.
Yeah, that was Mary Beth on Roger Ebert. She wrote that one, and then BJ Colangelo wrote it for What to Watch. She wrote this is a perfect ending.
Yeah, I know.
Again, they're both drawing from personal experience. They're both drawing from very personal spaces, and again, both of their takes are incredibly valid because that's how cinema is supposed to be, you know, digested. We all have different ways to do it. It's again, I love the movie, and I'm just so happy to see so much come out of it too.
All right, we've got one of 2 partners in right now. Do you want? I think he's there. Do you want me to bring him in, and then we'll hang out, and I'll set up until my partner shows up?
Yeah, we can do it that way. I'm fine with it.
Oh, hi! Look who's here.
Hi, Andrew.
Look who's back. Hello.
Ari.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I've had a really good week, oddly enough, given everything in the world. That sounds weird and sensitive, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. We avoided a coup. It's great.
Honestly, I've had such a shitty last few months that it's just nice to be able to say, I didn't have a total disaster of a week. So I'll just go there. I'll go with that.
I like
That's good.
I'm also curious.
How are y'all?
Shirt?
Oh, it's Roger from American Dad.
Of course it is.
I only saw the hair before, and I thought maybe it was Pennywise.
Oh no, I'd like to. I'm down for a Pennywise shirt. If anyone wants to recommend a good one.
I have never met bigger American Dad fans than Trace and Ari and Brad McCard. They talk about it nonstop.
Yes, we all love it, and it's such a shame to regularly quote the most random lines from season 4 of 15 or whatever, and no one obviously ever gets it, but we have Brad McCargan and Trace and me for that. So hi, Kristen.
I'm gonna leave you guys to it while I set up, but I'm listening.
Oh God, that's creepy as hell.
She's always listening.
I know. She's the
arbiter.
Lord's over. How are you? How many drinks do you have? You ready?
I am. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I went to a couple friend of mine. They own a food truck here in Austin. And it's outside of a brewery, and there's a bunch of great outdoor space. And so a couple of friends and I went there and had it. They serve it's a chicken tenders food truck, and they have vegan options and cool sauces and cool breading and all this stuff. So it's just there's something for everyone. It was a really cool afternoon.
Chicken nuggets.
I had some drinks
on the menu.
So I'm feeling good.
There you go. So you're ready to go, is what you're saying. That you said last week. You're you need to come in guns blazing.
I think so. Yeah, I think because the first game last week, I kind of killed it. So
We did.
hoping for the same. We'll see.
So I'll fill you in. Perri's partner didn't have a ball present in her house, so she is going to have to make a foil ball and use that. So I don't know what that's going to mean for us. I don't know what that's going to mean for us.
That's a bummer.
Oh wait,
Matt, what is your shirt?
Evil Dead.
Oh yeah.
I just got the sleeves off
today. I appreciate that.
I want to for a while.
That your brother is a fan. No, I've been cutting some sleeves off of shirts too. I should have done that. I know who you are. I know that you love to show off.
I know who you are. Like I'm trying to think
at this point.
I'm trying to think who's ever gone sleeveless as my partner. I know Petula did once or twice. I think Lindsay did once. Who else went sleeveless? Maybe one or other person. It's a lot to match up to. I get it. It's intimidating.
Oh God, yeah, that's why I didn't do it. So intimidating.
Oh, Ari.
That's us. Yeah, that's us.
Exactly why you didn't do it. You don't lie.
Ian, see, I'm loving all this, like the people coming out with the American Dad love right now. This is great. This is what I need more of in my life. Everyone follow me on Twitter if you like American Dad.
Lindsay is here. Lindsay is here as well. Yeah, I feel like American Dad. I mean, it's been running for how many seasons? Obviously, it has fans. I just never hear people talking about it.
Yeah, it's so under the radar too, because everyone looks at it and thinks like, "Oh, Seth MacFarlane, like Family Guy. I hate Family Guy, so why would I watch American Dad?" It's always been such a different show. It's like different brand of humor altogether. Kind of just narratively different. It's just better. Like sometimes they'll do things and I'll look at Trace and I'll be like, oh, that was a little Family Guy, but it's rare. It's like few and far betwon. So
that was a little Family
It's smarter. Guy. It's for smart people. That I said.
Oh, so it's the smart Family Guy is what you're saying. Is that how your take on this?
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. I bet that's okay.
I highly doubt it. I haven't watched Family Guy. I mean, I know that's still on. I haven't seen that in I don't know how long.
No, and I watched that for like 12 years. Like I watched it for a long time. Then after a while, it just kind of got. I don't know. I just wasn't into the format of the humor, and yeah, it didn't work for me.
I think Family Guy was the first like television show I ever owned as a box set. I don't know why I remember.
Oh yeah,
but, like I feel like that was the first.
I still have a bunch.
I have to own this TV season. Like I have like 1 through 4.
Yeah. Yes, Klaus is better than. Oh, Klaus is so good. Roger's my favorite, clearly, because but. Francine, Roger, and Francine are like my top 2, but I love Klaus.
Francine knows me. Yeah, when I did watch it, Francine made me laugh the most.
3, 4, 5, 6. I think I own like 8 box sets of Family Guy. Like again, like I was someone who also just like I like owning media too. So
I know
I definitely have those. I don't know why, but they're there.
I know I haven't, dude. I own. I mean, I know why I own it. I own every season of Reno 911 because it's one of my favorite shows ever. Like I will never let go of those. My deep dives ownage is not deep dive, but like I own all the Reno box sets. I own every season of Metalocalypse. I own multiple seasons of Robot Chicken and I was like Adult Swim. So like a Robot Chicken and C Lab 2021, which we are in the C Lab 2021 year now.
Nice. Yeah, here we are. Let's see what happens. I'm like home movies. It's Always Sunny.
Always, yep.
King of the Hill. King of the Hill, 30 Rock.
King of the Hill.
I own all the Parks and Rec because there was just a really good sale on those. We have a lot of comfort shows. So
King of the Hill is comfort show 100%, and like I don't own any of it, but I'll watch it whenever it's on. I legit watch it all the time.
So good.
So I have an update. So now. The latest from my partner is 1 sec, trying to figure out how to plug my laptop in.
I feel like this person should know how to plug a laptop in, given.
I'm imagining.
What does that mean?
We'll see when she signs on, but I'm getting the sense that she's playing outside, and that might be why she's out.
Oh,
okay.
That's the setup that I'm picturing right now. I might be totally wrong on that.
I believe you, knowing her backyard. I believe that's true.
We shall see. I think maybe let's give it until we're all set up.
I mean, I'll be set up in a second. See my fancy double light ring light?
I was gonna say, is that new?
Look at this little double light.
Matt, can you do me a favor and print out and cut out like a big smile and put it on.
Put it under so that it's smiling at me.
Yeah, I feel like I would put you in a real good mood anytime you're streaming.
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you, Chrissy. We have been trying to build this collection for a very long time, so I appreciate that.
Oh no, you guys!
We're talking about physical media.
You guys have so many people on your team here.
Yeah, I know.
I guess I won't really recruit more people to root for my side until they see who my partner is.
I was gonna say, I think it might sway when you start this up.
It's gonna happen. Are you ready for it? It's gonna happen like right this fucking second. It's happening, Matt. I think you should come back on camera.
All right.
Come back.
Up with this shit.
Look at me, I'm right
All
here.
right. It's happening, everyone. It's over. Like, you think you like these two jokers as a team? That fandom is obliterated the second I bring my partner in. My partner is Haley fucking Fouch.
Hi, Haley.
This has been the ultimate goal since we started the show, was getting you on the show to be my beer pong partner.
We finally did it.
So happy. You're a place.
To be fair, I tried to snag Haley first. I tried to snag her as my partner first.
That's true.
How dare you? How dare you?
I was so excited.
Apparently.
So, how are you looking over there, Haley? How's your aluminum foil ball?
Well, actually, there's a twist. I think I'm going to use this little ball-shaped makeup thing I have.
Ooh, what is that?
It's for putting makeup on your face.
Oh shit! That's probably one of the best substitutes I think you could have. That's probably the closest thing to a ping pong ball.
It's got about the right weight, at least.
All right, I'm feeling good about that.
Ball too.
And I was going to say it looks good too. It's very pretty.
You can calm yourself between just by squeezing it and then shoot.
So Matt, you're the rule master. Run Haley through the whole plan here.
Haley, what is your background with beer pong?
Minimal.
Okay. So you're on Perri. Yeah, you're on Perry's team, so you're always going to have the same rack. So what that means is basically if you hit a cup, Perri takes that same cup to mirror. If Perri hits a cup, you take that same cup to mirror, and she'll tell you, you'll tell her. That's all easy. You're both going to take shots together. So like Perri will go first, you'll go second, for example, and then myself and Ari would go after that. And then the rules after that are, number one, there's no bouncing because we're virtual. Obviously, we can't, like reach across the table and hit it away and stuff like that. So we're just shooting at the cups. One shot per person per round. So you're only going to go once each per round. If you hit each other in the same round. So like if Perri hits and Haley hits, then you get to go again. You get the balls back. That's a good thing. Also, I see you showing all the Haley love. Yeah, I see that.
Perri, you need to highlight Red Hood.
Yeah, don't ignore the one that's.
I'm always fair. I also put up a Red Hood one before.
You did. No. Okay, so if there's a cup that's alone, that's not touching anything, like let's just say this cup is up here and there's nothing around it, that means it's an isolation. And if you say, I'm calling isolation, you hit that one cup that doesn't have anything around it, you get 2 cups. But you only get to do that once a game.
Okay.
So you got to pick your spot. Yeah, you got to pick your spot, do it when you're confident. And then I guess the last rule is only 1 rack per game. God damn it, Perri. There's one rack per game where you can re-rack the cups together and you can make it easier, but you can only do it like once a game. So like you try to do it when you have less cups left, when you have like 2 or 3 or something. But maybe if you're down, then all of a sudden you may take 4 and put them into a diamond. And am I missing anything?
I don't think so. That was a lot in one.
Behind the back.
Oh.
So
if you anything quite like that, I assure you.
If you shoot and the ball doesn't go in a cup, but it comes back to you on the table and you catch it before it hits the ground, you can indeed shoot behind the back once. And if you get it in, it counts.
Oh, fancy.
That's it. I think
It counts, and then you get like a whole fanfare. You know, there's
then everyone goes wild. Everyone starts
Song
yelling.
and dance, everything.
It's like the secret word of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You said the secret, except you hit the secret cup. I guess I don't know the secret cup of the day.
All right.
Not how much have you had to drink?
Oh, this is only my second beer.
Okay.
Believe that. The champs go first.
We do.
Who would like to kick us off?
I'll go first. Why not?
Decisions.
Do it.
Haley, your space looks so good.
Thank you.
I feel like I only get the smallest window of it when we record Witching Hour, so it's so nice to get a wider angled view.
Second row left.
Haley, would you like to go first or second?
Oh, you go first because I'm still trying to figure out how I can make you guys see my cups with what I have to work with, and I don't know if I can.
If you can't, it's okay. It's not like a prerequisite or anything.
I'm still trying to figure out how my
Just don't lie.
Football jersey.
We trust you, Fouch. Perry's brought on some real riffraff before, but we trust your judgment.
When the time comes, Haley, you can
Hi,
win
Lindsay.
the front cup. Who said hi? Hi,
I said hi to Lindsay.
Everyone likes when
Hello.
Lindsay and Amelia are in the house.
Oh, Amelia too. Hi, Amelia. Even though I'm sure they're probably rooting for Team Perry. That's okay.
Don't worry, you have Red Hood in your corner.
All right, so Haley, Perry hit the front, so you can take that front if you didn't already, and now it is your turn.
Okay. Do I have to where do I go? What's the
Like, imagine you're at like one of those like outdoor tables, kind of like one of those like
You look
5 foot tables.
very far.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know exactly where your rack is, but you look like you have a good distance from something that's off camera.
Haley,
Like
make a joke.
it's like a 6 foot or 8 foot.
I know what I said.
Okay, I was hoping.
I know what I said.
I nothing.
Can you turn your camera so we can see where your cups are?
Me?
Yes. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, cute.
I think you were about good where you were then.
Yeah.
If they're
Well,
right
that's
there, I think
Yeah.
you're fine. Yeah.
I better because I cannot.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're like, I physically can't make this move anymore.
All I got. Oh, I did it, and I did not.
Okay. Sorry, we didn't see that. Okay.
Look, Christy
Are
knows.
you going first again?
Sure.
You're already using the fart distractions.
It's too early for the
Felt
fart.
like a good time. Nope.
Nope.
All right. Ready, Haley? I'm gonna hit that second row cup on the right. So that was not the right phrasing.
Second row on
Are
the
you
right. Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I feel very good tonight.
I don't like that. I don't like hearing that.
Second one on the right.
This is great news because I feel quite the opposite about my ability.
You carry us through witching hour. I can handle it during beer pong.
We're too nice. I was about to be like always, Karen me like you always do on the podcast.
You're right. You were the one with all the Marvel info on the last one.
Wow.
All right, Haley, you're up, right?
You're up.
Yep, do it. Let's see if I can see it this time.
Nope.
I'm just so happy to be playing beer pong with Haley because as long as we've known each other, we've never played my favorite game together.
Is this your favorite game?
Why?
You're gonna find out why.
I'm not gonna find out why.
Go ahead, Ari.
Oh, come on. This is not a good night. Oh, no. That was not good.
Break a pot?
What's a dog? It's a dog bowl.
I didn't hit it, but you missed it too, Perri.
Matt missed, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did.
So now what's going to happen is I'm going to hit the last one in the second row, and then we're going to have a power eye.
Or you could just not hit it. Like, there's other places on the table you could hit. They're around that. Yeah. The wave, just the fuck off.
All right, Haley, you're up.
The shooing of Donato.
I'm surprised that's not a maneuver I haven't done before.
I have lost my ball.
Was that pre or post shot?
Post. I would love to lie.
So, Haley, you know when we did the VFX makeup tutorial, SFX?
Uh-huh.
You know the spongy things you have to use to blot shit on?
Yeah.
Is that what your ball feels like?
It's more dense than that.
Okay.
Like you see how it's not see-through at all?
Yes. Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Did you guys both miss?
We both missed. Yeah,
we're struggling a little bit.
Bit of a struggle bus right now, bud.
I know. I need to finish this Mind Haze IPA. This might help me out a little bit.
You should probably just chug that.
Boom.
Damn it.
Oh.
It's Haley, I left you with the shittiest setup right now.
Yeah, literally, Perri is doing you no favors.
We're gonna fix it on the next one.
Seems objectively false. Perri is doing no favors.
Well, this is true. Perri is hitting cups, but also giving you nothing easy to hit.
No, I left you with crap.
Yeah. And I have responded in kind.
All right.
Haley, is that a dress or like a flowy top?
It's a dress, but it was a little. Thank you. Let's just say it borders on a top and wouldn't be good for on camera.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was a good shot, though.
Oh, almost. Okay.
Maybe. So this is.
Yeah, but I didn't hit the cup. All right, need one.
If I win tonight, I'm gonna wear this jersey every single night until I.
Yeah, that's superstition. Superstition means you can't take it off.
All right, Haley. So we're gonna take our cups and we're gonna turn them into a power eye or stoplight.
Okay.
And then they
or
will
a line, or just a line.
You have to say the fun beer pongy terms.
That's right.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hit any cup.
They're also really aggressive ones.
They're aggressive. Power.
There are very aggressive names for some of those. Yeah.
I got the front cup.
Okay.
Yo, Ari, we gotta do shit soon.
Yeah, this is really a sad show.
Woo. I feel like Haley's got her work cut out for her because you're using a different ball and you're using mugs.
Do it again. Ari. You
That's
start.
making it tougher on you.
Do it.
Let's go with that.
So when you hit a cup, it should be worth 2 cups.
Yeah.
It does not want to go in there.
Oh my god. All right.
Someone
Middle
doing
right.
some
Middle
magic
right.
here? What's
Middle
happening?
right. Middle right.
I thought, oh no, yeah, you did leave yourself a ISO.
I did. I had to hit that one because I need the ISO to even, if we even get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Be positive.
Right now.
I'm trying to be positive.
I hit the front cup. Woo.
Yep.
I love beer pong.
You really.
Oh, Perri. I can't wait till we play this in fucking real life again. Holy shit.
I know,
I know.
too. Wait, did that fall off the table? You could have done it behind the back.
Oh, it didn't. But I just should be a lot more clever. And like, since you guys can't tell what's what, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually.
You gotta hit it, kid. You gotta hit it.
Now we have to psych them out. Who's going?
Matt, can you go first, please?
Okay, you want me to go first? I'm gonna go for the
Yeah,
ISO,
we have
right?
to switch something up. That's fine. Yes.
You're not going to get it, Matt. Too much
Go for the
pressure.
ISO. Go for the ISO. I know.
Nope.
I mean, I hit the cup. I just didn't hit the cup.
Can I go for it too?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
have another way to throw you off. Ready?
You know, I can just mute you. I just realized that.
You could.
You know, I can mute you from existence.
Oh,
Yeah!
that's a good shot.
There
That
we
was a
go.
very good shot.
It's 2, right?
We're gonna- Yeah, we're gonna rack it anyway, so just take another one.
Okay, so okay, cool. You're so
All
smart.
right. So now we're up, and this cup has to be hit. It will be hit.
Ari, good hit. Good hit.
Oh, that felt good. I feel it. The spirits
It
are in
feel
me.
good. It almost feels as good as Perri missing this shot when she throws it a little to the right, because the right has.
Oh, what? No, that doesn't count.
Haley, you could end it, or you could put it into sudden death.
It stayed on the table, but it caught like the paper towel that's on my laptop. It doesn't feel fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right. All right, Haley, you're up.
Haley hits this. We have to hit 2 in a row. If not, we get to we see what happens.
Cool.
I really don't.
Straight up. Straight up.
You do. You will have it. We have 3 games ideally.
Will.
Maybe. Well, not ideally for us. Ideally for you.
What's this? You should play Don't Starve together. Is that a game we should know?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that a game?
I'm always
I don't know
looking
what that game is.
for new Among Us or Jackbox type games.
Oh yes, those are good.
I
If
love
there
it.
is
Love some
something
Jackbox.
out there,
Love some Jackbox.
We've recently been introduced to Fall Guys by all of the cool folks on the Twitter.
Yeah, we play Fall Guys. Fall Guys is good.
I have
That's
no
a good
clue
one.
what Fall Guys is.
That's not like a mobile game.
It's like
It's a
PlayStation.
console.
All right, Ari. Even more important. Who goes first?
You go first again. That worked out last time.
Work out for you.
It's not going to again. Nope. Nope.
Back one. Back cup.
Yuck.
All right, so if I'm not putting pressure on, but if Ari hits this, it is game over.
No, it's not. It's so much pressure. Look at no, it's not going to happen. I just know. I feel it.
Oh. All right.
So close.
All right. So now we have to hit this. I feel like they might get it on the next turn. It's making me nervous.
Well, you don't have to. Well, technically, you don't have to hit.
Should be nervous
if you miss it. But yes, what you've said is correct, Perri. You should fear us.
You should fear us. I love that.
No hope.
I was so close.
Hey, I would love it.
Always
If
hope.
I don't want Perri to hit it because I want you to hit it. That's what I. That's
Yeah.
What I'm for
You
here.
know what? We don't like nice things.
It's 2021. We all want nice things.
And we ain't getting it.
Okay.
Haley, we need to do this again when we're all physically in the same location because I feel like you
It's a lot
can
more
have
fun.
the
Yeah.
finesse to be able to do it.
Yeah.
You can,
I love it.
seriously, like with the right couple.
I love your optimism. Your optimism is fantastic.
That's
We
all.
have a beer pong star.
Ari, me or you?
Real quick, does everyone have like a special thing that they do, like when you're focusing on a cup, like a space you look, or a thing that you do when like to help you get in?
I look at the cup.
Okay, no. So,
The
so when,
extent of
so
it.
when- no, okay. So what I'm saying is when I started getting like half decent at this, it's because someone told me look at the back of the inside of the cup you want to make it in.
Are
and
you
that always
trying
helps.
to like throw me off or something right now?
No.
I'm actually trying to give Haley like a little tip since she's not familiar with the game. It's something that helped me a ton. As a guest and guest.
I like the sound of this. I'm curious to see if it works.
I'm not trust-
I feel like I'm not.
I'm curious to see if it works too.
Nope.
I was not doing it properly. That's fine.
Matt, was this distracting? Apparently it was. All right. I'm not going to listen
mean,
to it, right?
That was an issue. We gave Perri a chance, and now Perri's gonna hit this. Perri's missed 2 in a row, and she's not gonna miss 3 in a row. That's the issue. I know she's gonna hit this, and then we have to hit ours.
You know what, Matt?
Yeah.
It's just like Tom Brady beating Drew Brees. He's not going to
Why
lose
would you bring up Tom Brady of all
not
fucking
gonna
athletes
lose
to
3
bank
times.
yourself on?
because I have so many bucks on our
You want to beat the Tom Brady? Go ahead, have fun.
I'm going to believe in him, and the Bucks are going
Harry,
to
can you highlight this?
win the
wonderful
fantasy
comment I just
football
got?
league. That's how this works.
You can go deflate your balls and see what happens.
T Money, yeah. Maybe a little bit. It's fine. I've been drinking. It's fine.
So Haley,
Nope.
if you hit this remaining cup, then like we're the winners. It's over. But if you miss it, then they get to go again. And then if they hit it, we go into a sudden death thing. Sudden death, overtime.
Overtime. Yep.
Is what you're telling me it's impossible for us to win if I don't hit?
No, it just continues then.
No, yeah. So, and if we miss, we yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. If you hit game over, if you miss and we both miss anyway, it's still game over. It's still game over then.
Cool.
Thank you, Chrissy. I did not make that shit up.
Oh wait, is it me or you first? Me or you first? Sorry.
He's so intense.
Why don't you go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
Damn.
You made it.
I had a feeling.
What happens if I make it? Nothing?
We go first in overtime. We go first in overtime, which is an advantage.
Oh, so okay. But if I don't make it, we're still doing overtime, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, that was way off.
I have a little tear for you, Haley. You got this.
Thanks.
Good. All right. So we're first in OT. So
and it's 3 cups, so you're only going to set a 3-cup triangle up.
All right.
Oh, I know why. Usually I have my music playing in the background and it's not playing. Maybe that's why. Let me make up some pieces.
You got to feel the jams.
All right.
I really do.
Not hit the front cup, but do I risk not hitting any cup at all? I'm going for the back right.
I feel like that's the play, and I'm not being sarcastic. That's what I try to do too.
I missed. Oh, it's in the dirt too.
Oh no!
I've got to go wash
The dirt?
1 second.
What kind of dirt you have going on over there?
There's like plants next to the table, and like it gets in the pot.
It's like a giant potted plant.
It all makes sense again.
Ms. Fouch, it is your shot.
Oh, great. I didn't know if I had to wait for Perri to.
No. We're all watching. Don't worry.
Wash my balls.
Watching.
We can all watch Perri wash her balls if you would like to.
I was gonna say de-dirt your balls, but
De-dirt.
I just want everyone to know
Washing makes way more sense.
close.
I believe. See, you're getting better and better. Like it becomes more natural as you get closer and closer.
Yeah.
All right, wait, Ari, is it me or you?
You go first. I'm still sorting out my music situation.
Oh, it's behind the bag. He's gonna miss.
No, I didn't.
Seriously?
Back right.
Damn.
What?
Good. That's good. Congratulations. I'm genuinely in awe of behind the back shot.
It's here. I
believe it.
No camera trickery. There's no camera trickery here.
Job very well done.
I love this for you, man.
As much as Christy tried to blame the camera on her loss, there's no trickery here.
The demon and the camera.
That's right, the demon in the camera.
We had a Laura Barnes situation.
Yeah, Red Hood, Donato power, hell yeah.
There's a lot of shit talk right now. Christy's getting me in trouble for cheering for Brady.
You cheered for Brady. You brought this upon yourself.
Does it matter more if I'm cheering more for their wide receivers? Like I'm just a big Chris Godwin fan. How about that?
That's fine. Just don't mention Brady's name, and you're okay.
All right, I can roll with that.
All right,
I missed, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he missed.
All right, I'm gonna go for
hell yeah.
I really don't want to miss again.
Haley, what are you drinking over there? What do you got?
Oh, I missed again. The ball went.
You're not. That water is just water, which is not very exciting. But I'm having a lovely Truly.
Oh, I can match you on that. With
Excellent.
Lovely Truly strawberry lemonade.
Oh, look at us.
Who would have thought? Look at us.
Yeah. It's
You're up.
Yes, it's your shot. Yep.
okay.
This is it. It's going in. I feel it. It's happening right now.
I love that.
I feel like you hit the rim.
Yeah, I heard something.
There was activity that was not correct, but better.
Ari, me or you first?
You guys,
I'll go first.
2 cups left for a while. A long while. Are they still going to be left after this?
It's literally been a round, Perry. It's literally been one single round.
I'm running out of material here, Matt.
Nope, nothing.
That was a cool camera shot, though.
It was a cool camera shot.
It's like fucking about time we knocked out 1 cup here. 1 cup. I missed. You look like your face says to me, I almost sunk it though.
Yeah, it was like
a bouncy ball. It looks like it bounced like a bouncy ball, or is it not as bouncy?
It's not a bouncy ball, but it does have bounceability because it's foam.
But I know what it is, but you know what it looks like? It looks like the kind of bouncy ball you get out of a gumball machine.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
No. That'd probably be better, actually.
I'm on like
a gumball machine? Possibly,
right
yeah.
now.
I don't know. Would the bouncy ball then bounce out of the cup when I don't know. That would be,
it probably would knock the cup over. Those are pretty heavy.
That's what you would, yeah. I feel like the heavier, the more dangerous.
I feel like there's a science experiment done one day.
I feel like we should have
are you up?
Special bouncy
you tell me, am I up or no? Am I up?
Yeah, go first. You go first.
Okay.
Nope.
Front cup. Front. Ari, give me the hero.
Gonna be it.
It's not the hero. It's not the hero.
I will say it again. It does not want to go in there.
It's been a great moment though.
Just force it in there.
I might have to resort to that.
I did it to you again. I left you with a shitty setup. I got the front cup.
Man, otherwise I would have nailed it.
Working on that front cup this whole time. Come on.
I believe you're gonna sink a shot in the next couple of seconds. I believe it.
Love the cup.
What's a partner if not a confidence boost?
I don't even know what land I was aiming at. I did get it in a cup.
I respect the underhand.
You got it. Okay, so you're getting it in a cup at least now. So you're getting acclimated to getting balls and cups. Ari, what's up?
This is probably true. So serious.
Wait, is it me? Sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is he frozen or is he like?
I like how he's
just thinking. I'm really just thinking. I promise.
I rimmed out.
Oh no, Matt missed. Don't miss.
Oh my god! Someone is putting a spell on me right now. A hex.
Somebody put a hex on you. Somebody put a goddamn hex on you.
That cup is mine.
No, it doesn't have to be, though, Perry. It doesn't have to be.
I got it. One on the right, I hit.
Matt, I'm so sorry. I'll come back. I will. I gotta figure this out.
Hey, listen, you hit that ISO. Don't get in your own head. Listen.
You could end it with this cup. You got
redheaded and Laura Barnes.
Okay. That was a good shot though.
It really
that was a good throw.
So close.
You had very good form. I like what you're doing.
I do not know where my
also Matt's gonna miss.
Jesus Christ.
And now Ari feels the pressure, so he's gonna miss.
No, Ari's got this.
So close.
Now I
did not get it. I'm sorry.
Of game 1 right now, and we need to end it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Perry.
Well, we need to end it. Yes.
There we go. That
ball literally just like slipped out of my hand.
That is the full body layout we expect.
What did that look like? I just dove on the table.
It looks very, very fiendy.
Hold on. Next Merri hour, you're gonna do the entire thing from that pose. You're gonna be on the table.
I was so close to stopping it.
Oh wait, I can. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, if you caught it, you can do it.
My left hand, not gonna happen around the back ever.
Oh no, you could do your dominant hand.
Money,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah,
Team
you
Money,
can dominate.
I hope it is Bette Midler.
Yeah, cool.
It's so hard.
Yeah,
I like
over stuff.
the yeah, cool, bro, is the perfect reaction to that. Like, yep, yeah, cool, awesome.
Ari,
what's up?
I'll go first.
All right.
Is this really what happened? No, Matt. No.
Did you make it?
I did, but you get to go. Listen.
All right.
I know Perri, and I hate this.
Come on.
I feel it. I can tell when she's gonna hit cups, and I can feel it coming.
I know, it really hurts right now.
It really hurts.
Oh my God.
God damn it, Perri.
See, I never know if it works.
What happened?
We're gonna play one game the entire night.
All right, now Haley, here's what happens. If you hit this, you guys go first in the next overtime. If not, we go first in the next overtime. So there's no pressure, but nope.
You guys enjoyed that sound though of it hitting my lap?
It was a nice thud. It was a nice soft thud.
It felt like it hit something.
Oh.
I feel like the second you swap that makeup ball for a ping pong ball, it's going to be a game changer. So this is practice. This is practice. Oh, look at that crappy setup he left you, Matt. How are you ever going to hit one of those cups?
Like that. Right like that.
Woo!
Ew.
Well, shit.
Well.
We go again, right?
That you do. I respect that.
You guys go. You get your run at it. You get your run.
You don't have to like it as long as you respect it.
It's all about leaving it on the table.
All right. Do I keep going until I miss because you guys are done?
Yes, you can do that. Yep. You'll do that until you miss, and then Haley gets the same opportunity. Don't make a face. You do, Haley. Ah, oh, God damn it.
I don't know.
Wait, did you? Oh, that was one. Okay.
All right.
Dry your balls.
They're down to one already.
I do every time.
I feel like we have to ice her out, or we're gonna keep doing OT all night. Of course.
Oh wait, so now if Haley hits this cup, it's over.
No, because we put you in.
Then we go first.
And you go first in the next overtime, which you've just forced.
Jesus Christ.
Sure, people remember these rules, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, pretty much.
These rules and then other very ridiculous rules.
Yeah. When you're in college, like there are the dumbest rules possible, Matt. Like it's All right, let's set 3 more up. Jesus.
Here we go again.
This is too much. You're really wearing us thin here.
All for one 6-cup game of beer pong.
Yeah, 1 6-cup game of beer pong. Already started.
One of best of 3.
Haley had asked me about the time commitment.
That is true.
I don't think we've ever played one game for this long before.
Front cup.
You were never foolish enough to have me here.
I'm going to hit that front cup now. I didn't hit any cups. Oh, it was nice that came back. It came right back to me.
Oh,
that sounded good.
It did, but it was so close. Just
That
cut right in.
It sounded like a tease. That's what it sounded
It really was sensual.
Is it our turn?
Are you doing? Is it me or you?
I'll go.
Okay. No.
I feel like You guys are reassessing your strategy right now.
I'm very
All right.
demoralized right now, actually.
Don't you dare be demoralized. We're still okay. We need to get
All
through
right. I got the front cup. Not the ideal cup, but a cup. This is
What
it.
is it called? The yips? I think I got the yips.
You got the yips. Are you yipping over there?
Why are you changing your strategy? I feel like you had good follow through with an overhand shot.
I don't like those at all, and what I just did was by far the closest I got.
Okay.
And you're right, this bounces too much, and it's a problem.
Do you remember when we played skee ball with Matt? Maybe it has to be like a follow through like that, where you're leaning your hand in the right direction.
Yeah, I'm way better at skee ball.
All right.
It hit right on the rim.
Here we go.
We got problems here. Let's go. Oh man.
I didn't even have to dive on the table. I just got
yeah. You didn't have to lay your body on the table.
Well, no one ever has to, you know.
That's true. We do it because
That was
we're
a good shot. It was over, but it was right on line.
You're gonna get this, Haley.
You put that evil on me.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
That Laura Barnes evil.
All right. You got this. Shake
Back
up.
time. Ooh, nice
shot.
shot. Nice shot.
Okay, I'm right.
Nice little splash. That was great. Feeling good.
What do you feel about this, Matt? Is it finally going to be the end of the game? Or is it too much pressure for you?
Sorry, my headphones died, so I couldn't hear you there.
Yeah, right. Can you schwitz in a cutoff t-shirt?
You can schwitz in anything. You just have to have the body that doesn't work well with heat.
Oh, that was really ugly. I don't feel good about that one. But it's okay, because Haley's going to sink a shot.
Are you hearing an echo, by the way? Because I have my headphones out. I just want to make sure I'm not echoing.
No.
Okay, cool.
Stop making that face. We're going to have a beer pong clinic when I get back.
100%. No, real life is different. Real life, you can actually get better at it.
No, real life is very different, and you can also totally tell that whether you're throwing underhand or overhand, that like you know what you're fucking doing. I feel like you just need a proper setup.
Mm-hmm.
The setup.
Is it our turn, Matt?
It is our turn, Ari.
Okay.
Nope. Yep. He had it.
Yeah. All right. Now we get to get through another fucking.
Now we go until we finish.
Yes, exactly. Same thing.
All right.
That's what she said.
That is what he said.
That is exact. Yes, you are correct, Ari.
Someone used that earlier, and it was really perfect. You know.
All right. That's one.
God damn it! This game is never gonna fucking. This is my purgatory. We are in hell.
This really is.
Imagine if you don't like beer pong.
Haley is like, get me out of here.
Maybe we're in Haley's.
What did I sign up for?
Oh, I missed.
Haley. So, but here's where Haley hits.
This would be the perfect time.
Where Haley hits.
Oh no! I think I've lost all ability to even throw.
Well, put him back in 6 formation.
It was a good game, guys. That lasted forever.
Holy shit!
Is that what we're gonna call it? I guess we can say that.
I'm actually going to try Perry's suggestion of a foil ball because I do think this is too bouncy.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
foil ball might be like, I guess if you roll it up and dense it a little bit, just like give it a minute of just like, woo, like I think that might help.
Better? Worse? We'll find out.
Yeah.
It could be,
No, I think it'll be better. I honestly think it might be better.
Probably be lighter.
Soon.
Did something happen? Why is everyone going, oh my God?
People are saying that?
This is a like
Because you hit that first cup and you made it look like you're just gonna fucking put us into overtime again.
oh shit, no.
Oh.
I feel like that kind of luck can only last so long. I am
So
not
I will say
a
that.
fan. D-Train. I'm not a New York football fan right now. I just can't. It sounded way sadder than I really.
No,
feel.
I never was. I grew up in Jersey, like close to MetLife. I was never a Giants or Jets fan. I was always a Texans fan.
I'll always root for a New York team if they're doing well, but they so rarely are doing well, and I've paid too much money, whether it's football or freaking baseball, like an entire season of going to see the Mets just so they could lose in the first round of the playoffs. Like, no, I'm over it.
So for me, it was, I guess I was always like, not rebellious, but like when I was a little kid, like I didn't want to root for the Yankees and Mets because everyone else did. Because again, Jersey, that like we didn't have a baseball team, so everyone rooted for the New York teams. And I was like, I don't want to be like everyone else. So I just picked the Astros. Like I literally just picked them, and like, so I've been rooting for Houston teams since I was like 10. And everyone's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know, but I do.
I picked the Texans because of my first year playing fantasy football, because Watson was my quarterback and because I watched the most Texans games. And
we are happy to have you on the team. We were happy to have you in the crowd.
I feel pretty good about it, but what the last couple of days or weeks at this point have proven to me is that I'm more of a Deshaun Watson fan than I am Texans, because I think if he does go to a different team, I'm going to go to that team.
Well, you're just a turncoat at that point.
I think I have to be okay with that.
All right. You're a fair weather fan. You're just there for the good times. You float away on the bad.
If he goes to Miami, Matt, I'm out.
He's not going to Miami. He is not going to Miami. Don't worry about it.
I will say I do want him to stay with the Texans, though.
He's got at least one more year left. If next year goes poorly, I think he finds a way out. But okay. I think he has one more year left.
All right. Do we have our foil ball? Fuck yeah. This is going to be the difference maker here.
We'll see if this foil competition.
I feel good about this. I feel like it's got more of it's like a better match for the weight of a ping pong ball.
We'll find out.
All right, Matt, we go first?
We do, indeed.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
Front cut.
Feel like Ari's feeling all good right now. Like they're just going to clear this whack right out the gate.
A little stretch.
Front left. Front left.
Did you hit two?
Wait, did I take the right one? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yes,
sorry.
you did. Yep.
You know, I always get confused with the reflection thing.
It's going to keep happening. I still do it, and we've done 37 episodes so far.
Shit.
Back right.
Wait, Matt, what do you think? Oh, I'm sorry. I pulled up D-Train's Houston's isn't doing well either. Okay, Matt, what do you think about what Christy said? Because what is Drew going to be done after the season?
Breeze let's put it this way. Breeze doesn't have much left in him. He's probably done after this season. There's weapons in New Orleans. If he went there, he'd be smart. Yeah, if he went anywhere, if he went to New Orleans, he'd be a smart quarterback.
I wouldn't mind transitioning to be a Saints fan.
I would. Nope, nothing.
Oh, no. That broke the streak.
You did.
All right.
You made me think about Deshaun Watson going to New Orleans, and it literally just got in my head.
Oh, wow. I didn't even hit that.
All right, Haley, show us the foil. Show
me what you got.
Aluminum foil energy.
I was trying to think of like how to manifest what that would look like.
Yeah, wait, you actually have to show me the foil.
You already did.
Hey!
What the fuck?
There you go. See? The foil ball immediately. Which one was it?
I knew
Back
it.
right.
Back right. You also hit like an excellent cup to set us up for the next round.
Ari?
Fuck yes.
Wait, Perri, did you already go?
Yeah, I already went. I missed.
Are we doing a power? Like, what are we doing? Power eye? Or what are we doing?
Go for this one more time, hit one more cup, and then rack it if we get down to 2.
Damn, man. Okay. I'm hoping you would suck at this game and rack it now, but you know what you're doing.
It's almost like I played beer pong before. I hit the front one.
Now your choice to not re-rack was an even smarter one. All right, Haley, I'm hitting that front cup. Hitting the front cup. Ooh.
Oh, sassy.
Oh, that was pretty.
I heard it. I heard that one.
I know it would have been a good blowing opportunity, but we don't do that virtually.
Really would have been, Perry. Really would have been.
Haley, you weren't in the office for the blowing controversy when we used to play beer pong in the office, right?
Context, Perry.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, okay. Well,
we're playing beer pong. People get it.
You're throwing around words like blowy and rack, really willy-nilly. That's all I'm saying.
I can't account for anyone signing on midstream.
Haley's face, even on that, is perfect. That literally.
It was a beginner's luck.
Hey, you're 1 for 2. You're still 1 for 2 with that ball.
Haley, you also have a cheering squad right now. Annabelle is back. Haley is the MVP for MacGyver Tactics.
Annabelle is good.
I agree. Yeah.
All right, now Ari, straighten him out.
Aren't we all, Ian? I definitely am.
I feel like I've regressed many, many years during the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Also, I owe Ian a very nice direct message later that he will get.
Front cup.
Matt, did you get something in the mail?
I did, and it's delicious.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me anything.
I won't. Okay. I will send it only to Ian and give it just to Ian.
Ugh.
Love it. Look at that. Let's screenshot that, Matt.
I'll hold it. Don't worry.
All right. I'm going to start with the one on the right.
Oh, no. Perry, we hit 2 in a row.
Oh, fuck. You hit the back one.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'm just going to do this anyway.
You can. It's fine.
All right. I'm just gonna...
No, see, this is why you don't do it. You don't like to hit all of them now and go like.
I'm just curious to see what happens now that I hit one. I'm gonna do it quick, really quick.
So Haley, this is the part where you guys already lost, but Perry's competitive streak just won't let her stop.
I missed everything.
Wait, so that second game is over?
Oh yeah. So we hit 2 in a row to end it, so that means game over.
Hilarious.
They won.
Haley, though, you are batting 500 with the foil ball.
Mm-hmm.
That is very good odds.
I'm also truly convinced that the progression from makeup ball to foil ball is a sign that when you get a real ping pong ball, we're gonna nail it.
Oh,
again, though, in real life, it's way
we're gonna
more
be just as good at beer pong as we are at Schmodown. I don't even know what that means anymore.
I was like, what?
What was
Also,
that
Ari,
word?
What that means is we always have fun.
That is exactly what
we're here having fun, having a good time.
All right.
That's what it should be.
We're gonna see you next week for more beer pong fun.
Yeah.
Haley, yes. I'm so happy we made this happen. Before we close out the stream, you know what we always do. Tell everybody where to find you on socials and any other work you want to promote. Or not.
Yes. I didn't know you were asking me or Haley.
One of you.
Yeah, on Haley on Twitter or Haystack McGroovy on Instagram.
Good stuff. Get on that, guys. Ari, is there anything you want to throw out there before we bring you back next week?
Yeah, all my socials are the Ari Drew. But one thing is I will be making an appearance on Donato's Certified Forgotten podcast next week.
Yeah, it'll drop Wednesday. So this coming Wednesday it'll drop.
What do you guys?
What was your question, Perry?
What are you talking about?
The Poughkeepsie tapes.
There you go.
Which we get into very deeply, but is baffling that it has less than 5 Rotten Tomatoes reviews. But it does. If it's
it literally only has. It only has.
Yeah, straight up, it has 4 reviews.
I think I've been looking for a title to cover on that show for I don't even know how long, and I am absolutely floored that only has that many reviews.
Ari came up with like 3.
Yeah, I have a handful.
Can you pass me the ones that you didn't use?
No cheating. No cheating.
I can't believe how much time I've spent trying to come up with a title. Okay.
Perry,
I can throw some your
Perry,
way.
spoilers. We'll talk after this.
Okay, that's all right. We're going to continue this conversation, but we're out for tonight.
Wait, Perry. we have to get better at this. Like I said last week, what have you done this week that's very good?
Oh yeah.
No, I always feel I don't know.
We never promote ourselves. What have you done this week?
I think the big thing right now is Ladies' Night over on Collider. We've got a whole bunch of clips from the Mia Healy one she's from the Wilds, and that show's great. And then a whole bunch of Elizabeth Olsen clips if you're into the MCU and WandaVision. So
yeah,
go give all that a watch. What about you, Matt? What you got cooking?
As always, at Donato Bomb on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Instagram. I have some reviews on what to watch this week. Also, if you're getting your Fangorias this week, you will find my 10 favorite deaths of the year in that issue. So if you are getting it, enjoy. Ooh. There are some images, and I'm very happy with the ones Phil took.
There's something about you having your 10 favorite deaths in Fangoria that feels like the ultimate to me.
Yeah.
That's pretty iconic.
That's really cool.
It belongs there. Yeah. So, yes, read Fangoria. Follow my socials. Have fun.
All right. You guys got a lot of homework. Get on it. Stay safe. Have a good week.